Okay, hello everybody. It's me, AvronPlays, and I'm here with Kodiakbricks, and we're gonna play some Resident Evil.
You mean these Chaos Emeralds? Sorry. It has been an exceptionally long 12 hours of the Steam day.
You don't say.
You wanted me to share this. Well, not the specifics. I told you I couldn't share the specifics, but share at least the generals of...
Relate to us common folk what you have done while I figure out what I need to be doing.
Fair enough. What I have done today in my unironic 15-hour shift was I removed some ATMs, and my favorite part of this process is that obviously some communication needs to happen before an ATM can get pulled from a location, let alone 9 ATMs from 9 locations, which shall remain unspecified to protect guilty. All of that to say that as far as this particular customer is concerned, I don't know how they fucked up, what they fucked up, even if they fucked up, but basically the customer was like, yeah, we don't want your branded ATMs in our stores anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an awkward position because technically the locations where these machines were being pulled from were and remain our customers, but the people who made the decision to put the mining ATMs there are also our customers. So it was just kind of this weird zone to be in where like there are certain questions I wanted to ask, such as, who fucked up, that I can't because it's just a sensitive subject for both of our customers. Either way, yeah, more or less ended up with me waking up at 3:30, somewhere in that neighborhood. And then I didn't get home until about 7:30, closer to 45 maybe. But toward it a long day. That's kind of the long and short of it. Is they were like, yeah, we don't want your ATMs in our locations anymore. So I wish I had more details. Admittedly, if I did, I don't know if I'd be able to share.
Right. That's interesting, though.
I know of the details I can share. It does not seem to me that it was like mutual ? Definitely a hearty breakup.
Hmm.
Hang on. Hold on. This one is self-inflicted. Okay. my darling knife just handed me a piece of mail addressed to Skeletor and Nia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, right.
I have been deathed.
It's my favorite one that's in the pool.
It sounds like the grunt birthday party.
That is precisely and exactly what it is. Oh god, speaking of grunt birthday party, so I did that Battlefront 2 without the...
You're kind of choppy right now.
Oh, hang on. This program, I tell you. Alright, how's that?
Okay, I know you ain't dead. So far, so good. You had to say several words before I picked up on it last time, though, so...
Fair enough. We'll continue talking like the idiot. But for that home issue, I did like this, I can't even call it a challenge, it's just like a fun recording do where I turned off the HUD for Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that game's graphics are good enough that you just kind of feel like movies. And it gets rather, much like tense. Much like pimping. And so...
Yeah, you're still cutting out.
Alright, once.
Oh, you can just walk through flaming bodies. That's just something you can do. Fine. Fine. Not a single drop. Did he just get frustrated and leave, or just could he not turn around good enough? Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong. I wonder what Kodiak is up to. I bet he restarted his computer. That explains it. Your computer box needs words.
Okay, let's try that.
There you are. Welcome
Howdy, howdy.
back.
Thank you.
You sound a lot cleaner.
It means to return under the prestige to accept the nomination for the street.
This room is equipped with all sorts of medical supplies. I could pretty much treat any wound.
I guess.
Want me to treat your wounds?
I don't have any wounds right now.
No, I'm okay. But if something should happen to me, I'm counting on you.
No problem. But we're very short on medical supplies, so take care of yourself.
What? How could we possibly be short on medical supplies? There's a
Take care,
CVS
Chris.
right down the road, lady.
No, Chris. Please, don't do this to me.
You can't keep getting away with it. It just occurred to me that it was going to be really funny if I opened up this package and there was just nothing inside. It's just like, yeah, you paid $200 for a 3060. Not, idiot. But no, it's there. It's real.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I was like, I know, I'll restart my computer so that my audio starts sounding better. And then it was like, working on updates. Heaven for fucking fat. You update while I'm away at work. Though I guess it's fair, given that the lads who built my computer are named HAL 9000.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dave.
That was my favorite scene, because I was sitting on the couch watching the movie, and I cleared leather. But yeah, pretty much every location I showed up to today, I was like, howdy, I'm so-and-so, with so-and-so. I'm here to remove the ATM. And they're like, you're removing it? No one told us anything. And I'm like, because of course, why on earth your boss fire this one ATM provider? Heaven forfend they tell the locations anything. I'm sure it's a case where like a GM got a like email that they didn't check, or like a voicemail that they didn't check, or like a text message that they didn't check.
Yeah.
One guy was like, hey, how about you give me like a small personal loan from that machine, and I'll give you a 25% kickback. And I kind of stopped working on the ATM and looked back at him and said something. I'll have to go find the body cam footage to see exactly what I said, but I remember saying something along the lines of, sir, I don't think you'd look good in an orange jumpsuit. It's like, you'd go to jail, I'd go to super jail. Just wouldn't be a good time for either of us.
Yeah, that's right. Walk away.
Yep. Missed. It's a shame you can't lure these guys into the pool to drown them like we were able to do in Mothers of the Garden.
Mothers of the Garden.
It just cracked me up because like I knew they could swim in the first game, and so I was like, can they swim in the new one? Or haha. Yeah, a pretty legitimate tactic. A pretty legitimate tactic in the first one was to just build your base in the middle of a lake.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You could swim to your balcony. They could not.
You've angered me just enough. Now I'm gonna do the whole combat knife shuffle.
It's the combat knife shuffle. These lyrics don't really work.
Sometimes they can turn around fast, other times they have to like turn all the way around.
Oh no, me. The amount of coffee I've had on any given day.
Whoa, hello. Oh, did I get him? You dead? For real? I guess he dead for real.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I can't torch him.
You did it, Aaron. You killed a man. Where's my yay drop when I need it? Hang on.
Denied.
Fine. Word be that way.
Soundboard's just like, no.
No. I do kind of like having it hit from the random pool. Sometimes it's just funnier than anything I could play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have my classics, my go-to. You know, the...
Mm-hmm. I know there's a puzzle with this clock, but I don't remember how you get it open.
Those are all the ones I have queued up like immediately.
Hmm.
Also, I learned that I can layer just becomes cacophonous.
Cacophonous.
I can just go.
No. Guts theme.
I love that. That's the one that made it through.
It reminds me of gotta get the music back.
It's just all fucking layered and nightmarish as
The station is in chaos. So there's just a lot of memes going off at once.
Speaking of the station, I hope you know I absolutely cannot get over it. Took the time to go through the movie to prove me wrong. I was like, fuck it, it's rebel propaganda. They never call it Death Star.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bitch, you thought.
You thought. Well, it was really funny because I'm like, do they call it the Death Star? Because obviously the rebels say it all the time, but we spend the most time with them.
Right.
And
that's exactly the line. Like, yeah, the fucking Empire. You know, we always hear the rebels call it the Death Star, the Empire.
Yeah, they do often call it the battle station.
He went through and found not one, but 2 examples of me being wrong. It's like there's a tenacity there.
And there's an interesting sort of difference between the characters that call it the battle station and the ones that call it the Death Star. And
Are you okay?
no, I'm not. Yes, I do.
Yeah, would you?
Like, it's just like a normal stormtrooper that calls it the Death Star the first time.
Get a deal. Most of the medical supplies here are from Umbrella.
Umbrella?
And it's usually like the
biggest taxpayers around here. They make most of these medicines right here. Homegrown in Raccoon City. But there's not much left, so take care of yourself.
People who call it the battle station are all the, like, high-ranking officers. So I think that it is kind of its official name is still the Death Star. But, like, they realize how that name sounds, so, like, their, like, PR team was like, don't call it the Death Star.
Yes, we acknowledge that it is totally, completely, 100% a Death Star, but don't call it.
And so they, the people who call it the Death Star are the people who don't have to, like, you know, ever say it in an official capacity.
Right. So I know I showed you the scene that is that, like, that entire animation and prompt was based on.
Mhm.
Did I show you the whole movie? Because it's available like for free.
No, you did not show me the entire movie.
So I want to stress that that is not like the highlight of the movie. That is
Uh-huh.
just like one of the parts. It may become so. The movie I'm talking about, chat, is
Ooh.
was it the 12 Tasks of Asterix? And that is like that movie was such a foundation for the that I found funny as a child and like became who I am through a lot of that humor. There is like it is definitely worth sitting down doing like a watch party. That's
I would be down.
yeah, that the basic premise for anyone who's not interested in watching it is the Romans are invading the Gauls, but there's one little Gaulish village that's just holding out, and so Caesar himself goes to like challenge this little village, and he's like, "Tell you what, I'm going to give you 12 tasks similar to the 12 tasks of Hercules, and if you can complete them, I will surrender the keys to the entire Roman Empire to you. But if you fail, I get your village." And this town of Gauls is like bet, and so they send their strongest and their wisest to embark on these 12 tasks. And one of them is to survive the to survive the place that sends you mad. And it's one of those, like, I think the movie is from the 1970s. I could be wrong, but there's so much of the humor from that still holds up today. And for anyone who hasn't seen the 12 Tasks of Asterix, has seen my animation, which is a Venn diagram with two circles I couldn't imagine being further apart. The
Imagine, if you will, imagine a circle on one side of the. Oh!
Nice. Good save. Classic.
I wasn't prepared for that.
So nice.
Ouch. Anyways.
Anywho. But yeah, my little clone assistant and I have to go to the Death Star in order to obtain a permit for me to put music back into my videos. Because as a gag during the greatest food debate, I was playing the Doom soundtrack at one point, which is, complete copyright free and you're welcome to use and stuff, like so long as sufficient credit is given. And I thought it would be funny as a bit of a gag to like basically cut the song off too early before the drop. And my character's just like, wait, what happened? Me just on the little like hollow walkie-talkie, like, what do you mean that was all the music we could afford? He's like, I think he's stuck on the chair.
Yes.
I think he is no longer stuck on the chair.
He was temporarily stuck. It was quite humorous. Too dark to see.
Step Chris, what do you do?
What are you doing, Step Chris?
Sorry. I was like, the words left my mouth before they could check in with my brain. The part of my brain that was auditing was like, why did we let that slip by? And I looked back like at the guy who's like at the control station. And he's just like, he's dead. I have no filter tonight.
Just imagining in your head it's like Inside Out, but with bears.
Guys, can you imagine? You imagine dragons. They're like, imagine dragons. That's who we are. And I'm like, yeah, shit. Imagine if your band was, you know, good.
Good.
It's scathing. I actually don't mind Imagine Dragons. I did hear a very funny meme version of Radioactive called Imagine Dragons Radioactive, but they inhaled too many chemicals. And the first part of the song is normal up until it gets to the part where he like inhales.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just hear this like slumping noise as like, he supposedly collapses, and then the rest of the song plays out with no lyrics. I was like, okay, that's good. I like that.
Aha, slipped by ya.
Oh. Do we also want to talk about how we made Clone Trooper Grand Thumb? I'm still recoiling from that because I spent hours with that in Blender, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at no point did it even remotely look at him. But as soon as I got it in the program and as soon as I started the render, I'm just like, oh my god, it's him.
Oh, good. Oh, he's coming.
Oh, he's speeding. Oh, shit.
That's why you burn the bodies.
I love that you just calmly, like, stopped. A little Until Dawn thing. I don't know if you ever played or saw anything for that game.
A little bit.
It was so funny because you would get these, like, intense chase sequences that would then lead a character to have to, like, open a door. And it would take so long to just awkwardly, like, maneuver the character's hand to the doorknob, press the button to grasp, rotate it with the joystick, like, very slowly. And then, like, it would go back to the cutscene and they would burst through the door as if they hadn't, like, lost any momentum. It was just so incredibly jarring.
Anyways,
Anywho,
you were talking of the thumb.
thumbs. What was it?
Grand thumb.
Right, and yeah, it cracked me up to no end, and I just somehow, like, despite my best efforts, made a Grand Thumb clone trooper. I sent it to one of my Lego buddies, and he was like, "It's him. Like that's just Grand Thumb." I'm like, how did I do this? And he's like, subconsciously. I'm like, no, God damn it! Like how how did I manage this? And so I think it was because I made the little like I hate to call them the like fangs that cut down, but I think I made them too short.
Mm-hmm.
And admittedly, the like new updated one that I put out, like I extended those fangs, and when it's just the pure white, it still looks kind of like Grand Thumb. It's definitely not as pronounced as it was previous, because previously it was just like, yeah, that's him. That's him, officer. He wasn't using the Wii's wrist strap. Oh, careful.
Oh no, it's a bee. Unbelievable. No, Chris. I need you to not do that, Chris. Chris.
Yes.
You little piece of shit.
West and Chandler, don't make me there.
God damn it.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
No, it didn't.
Can you play?
My Wonderwall. Hi, dude. Is dad not funny?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Sure, you
Sure.
can practice.
But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
I like how Chris is just like, thank God someone who can play piano happened to walk by. Not sure if I'm supposed to leave her here or not. Oh, speaking of music, I want you to know that I got a copyright claim on the Mech Warrior video since you played the Yogurt Mail video. The background music got copyright claimed.
Really? I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's not a strike or anything, but it's very funny.
That is very funny. Handsome, what are you doing? Nicholas, hello. Bonk. Hi, baby boy. Who's my bonky guy? Yeah. Do I keep a bell on you so that you scare away the birds? Do you know my favorite thing he used to do?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about you. I know. Oh, can I? Or do you want to tell him? Oh, okay. Yeah. Bonk. So I used to live on like the 5th story of an apartment complex, and so I would just let him chill by the window.
Mm-hmm.
And my absolute favorite is I would hear him start going like, you know, doing ek or whatever. And I would like put my head next to his, or like try to look between his ears to see where he was looking.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know where he was usually looking?
Where?
There were birds perched on the there would be birds perched on the power line.
Mm-hmm.
5 blocks away. And I'm like, yeah, but you ek, they'll come right over. Huh. And then, so bless him, we've got like a family of quail that in the backyard now.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the window open, and he was looking, not a fucking peep, not a goddamn peep out of this motherfucker. I know he was watching the quail.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes were definitely following them, not a goddamn peep at him. Yeah, Dad, stories about you. What's up? Are you mad that I haven't given you 3rd dinner? I love you too.
3rd dinner. Whoa. I feel like there are more zombies than in the Jill playthrough. Is there a lot more that I wasn't able to burn? Or maybe there's less kerosene. Not sure which.
Maybe.
Yep, she's still at it. You got it yet? What?
So my darling knife got me a milkshake and occasionally licorice here. Like, he doesn't go for human food, but he will go like butt fuck for yogurt. Because he's a yogurt male, huh? And I just had a sip of some of the milkshake, and I don't use straws because I'm geometrically opposed to them. And so I had to like grab my napkin to wipe some of the excess off my beard, and he was sort of perching his head up, doing like a sniff. I'm like, oh, maybe he wants some of the milkshake leavings. And I held it up to him. He sniffed it, and then he proceeded to headbutt the napkin.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's how you do it, boy. Yeah. Hi.
Not really sure what I'm supposed to do while I wait for her to finish the piano. There frankly aren't a ton of places I haven't explored that I have keys to.
Sure.
Suppose there is one place I can. No, Chris, please. Do not be confused by the camera changing. I would love to see someone do a skit of just what it looks like from the outside. To see someone like rapidly change directions. Because their camera keeps changing.
I feel like that'd be pretty easy to do if you got some of those fucking hell, like DJI, like some of those advanced drones, man. Like, you can actually kind of program them to almost follow you in third person. In fact, I distinctly remember reaching out to the company at one because I specifically wanted to buy one back when I used to be into airsoft. Because my plan was, yeah, get some awesome, like third person camera footage, and it came with a little like plastic clear cover for the lens. but my curiosity and what I couldn't find data of online was whether or not the lens was NZ rated, which for anyone who doesn't know is like it's a way of measuring impact rating to figure out if like certain lenses or certain glasses will be like shattered or pierced by different impacts. And I remember reaching out to them, just being like, "Hey, are these like ANSI rated?" And
Chris,
the company
Chris, I think I got
basically
it.
sent an email that was like, "We do not advise flying this kind of drone in such quote adverse flight conditions." Because I think they sort of tacitly understood what I was getting at, where like, no matter how much I asked the other players not to shoot at the drone, like people are idiots,
What's this?
right? Ooh, what is this? What are you?
Trevor. Yeah, I've read this before. Rebecca, we can't get out. Help. She has a look of concern. Why?
Why would she possibly be concerned? You're just the glass like, fuck you. I don't know why I love the concept of being like overly aggressive to the only people that can help you in a given situation. It's like you're being pulled out of a burning car and you're just like, get your filthy fucking hands on. It's like, I'm not a panic, and that's probably a good thing. Because the moment someone hit me with that shit, I'd be like, all right, see you. Don't have to tell me twice. Do you remember hearing this thing years ago? I can't remember. I think it was on a History Channel. Stay with me. History Channel show where they were covering like different disasters.
Uh-huh.
And you know, the different kind of things that happen with that. And I distinctly remember this this guy, like, it was at a construction site, and the crane had like, or the building that was being constructed caught fire, and everyone was able to get away except for this one crane op- and they basically had to like mount a helicopter rescue the guy. But the part that sticks out in my mind is as the rescuer got to him. You know, and this dude's like obviously freaking the fuck out. He's just been like, you know, spent hours in a rather harrowing situation. You know, he wants to be anywhere except where he is right now.
Yeah.
And the dude rescuing him says something along the lines of, "Hey, your boss sent me. He said you can have the rest of the day off."
Right in there?
Yeah.
It's just stuck in my mind forever.
He said what now?
He said, "Your boss sent me. You can have the rest of the day off."
Wow.
He's like, "Yeah, I would very much like to have the rest of the day off. Thanks."
Thanks. Oh, I have it backward. It's a key. The shield. Let's see, do I remember what doors needed the shield key? I should probably seem to remember that the shield key didn't unlock very much. I think I'll sneak back over to the one area and save though, because I've made quite a bit of progress.
Sure.
Birds.
Birds. So many birds.
Come here. There you go. I like the way they run. It's funny. Ouch.
Sorry.
Ah. Yeah, that's right. It only unlocks this single door. Now I'm probably gonna get killed by the snake because I have like 15 bullets. Oh, well, actually, now that I have this, I don't even think I need to fight this. There's a trick for you. Just leave.
This is what I keep telling people when it comes to different situations, and they're like, "Help! I've been taken hostage," and I'm like, "You can just leave." It's like the plane's about to crash. I'm like, "You can just leave. Just don't be in that situation anymore."
Of course, I'm gonna have to fight Yon later anyways, in the library.
Well, you know.
But ammunition saved is ammunition earned, I suppose.
One supposes.
Why are you acting so surprised, Chris? This has been basically the whole thing for a while now. Ah. Oh. I'm glad that they, were thoughtful enough to give me some more bullets, since they forced me to kill that guy.
That is
He ate a whole clip. Magazine. What have you.
oh, I wasn't gonna correct you. Teenage dipshit Kodiak might have been like, it's a magazine. It's like, as I've gotten older, it's like I'm picking my battles here. It really doesn't matter.
It's colloquial. Language is fluid.
This is true. It's one of those, and I've had to explain this to people before. Like, it's different if someone is trying to convince me that they are a subject matter expert and they call it a clip.
Uh-huh.
That when my brain tends to go timeout. I don't know how many times I've shared this personal anecdote, but I don't think I will ever personally over the guy who was trying to convince me and my cosplay buddies that he had fired a minigun, which is like an incredibly heavy, large, cumbersome device. Like something that is, for the uninitiated, typically mounted to vehicles.
Yeah.
And produces just an astronomical amount of recoil even in that configuration. And he was just like, yeah, I fired one, holding it. And I remember my buddies and I were just like, time out. If you ask Fusin, there was a different time where a gentleman who was a part of our group was talking to us about guns. And specifically, God, I did it, reference to it. There is a manufacturer of shotguns in Italy called Benelli. And this guy was like, yeah, I've got range time with a Bernelli. And Jared looked over to me as he watched my eyes roll fully back into my head. Oh, damn. Yeah, bless my dad. He tends to call them clips when he means magazines.
Mm-hmm.
But it's another one of those where I'm just like, I don't have time. I don't have time. I have better things to do with my life than correct every differences between clips and magazines. There is a difference, but generally speaking, it's easier to just not. It's like if I'm in the heat of a firefight with, alongside one of my coworkers, and they drop their magazine and ask me to hand them the clip back, I'm not going to be like, actually, what you are referring to is like, no, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to hand it to him. Like, there's no time for pageantry when rounds are flying.
Right.
And I've generally learned that, like, I don't know, life is too short to worry about petty bullshit, so I can't worry about petty bullshit. That's why anytime, they said something, what do you think they meant by that? I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, if they were trying to hurt my feelings, then I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. If they weren't, that would complicate the situation by perceiving that they were, attempting to wrong me in some way. It's like, I don't know, life is too short and too precious to worry about dumb bullshit. Like, just be kind to each other.
The only thing...
This has been I don't know, do whatever the fuck you want with Kodiakbricks.
The only thing that I find really funny about it is that it's almost never a clip.
Yeah.
Magazines are much more common in the modern day.
True. Clips, and again, like, clips do exist. They are a thing. It's just, the age of the clip has long since passed. The idea of loading like an AR-15 with a stripper clip is very funny to me. Just like taking the time to have to like bash it in there. Just like, hell yeah. I like how immediately
Damn. You're not dead.
Can't
Don't
just,
give me that.
I was like, you can't just drag his fucking body to the fires.
Oh my. For real, dude. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. You tell him.
Meow, meow. So much meow you have. Yeah. Meow, meow, meow. For once, it is me who has the loud cat.
Yes.
Meow. Meow.
So much to say.
Bye, snack. Meow. Meow.
Doll. Baby.
Meow, meow. Meow.
way you said no reminded me of Velma, when she's just like, you stop that.
So, first time, it takes 15 rounds to kill this guy. Second time, takes more than 15, because I wasn't able to pick up the second set of ammunition. This time, takes 15 rounds. Make it make sense.
I wish I could. I got nothing.
What? What? If you want attention, you gotta come up here.
So, I'm stuck in an interesting predicament, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
Uh-huh.
And before anyone in chat says, go into incognito mode, that shit doesn't fucking work. My problem, it's a very specific problem. For this next animation where I show off the like improved clone troopers, I want. He was biting your arm for fucking ever. God damn.
Yeah, they're vicious. They want that tasty arm meat, and they're willing to go to great lengths to get it. Oh, you motherfucker.
But
Yeah.
I want it to be, and I realized this animation I have in mind is going to be the first video where KodiakBricks speaks.
Mm.
So that, the truth come out. People will finally find out that my idea of how KodiakBricks is basically my best impression of Lieutenant Aldo Rain from Inglourious Bastards. And so that's fine, right? That's all well and good. And the animation that I have planned is KodiakBricks buys himself a new Cybertruck and have him say something to the effect of like, "Bought myself a Cybertruck." He's kind of sitting there admiring it. But then Kodiak will clear his throat. Klondike will look over, and I'll lean to the side and be like, 2486, please fire a warning shot. And the camera pans slightly to show that he just has a rocket launcher. And he just kind of looks at it, looking back at me, and then looks at the Cybertruck and takes aim. So my problem is I have to build a Cybertruck out of Lego. And I have two options here. I could go on to like Rebrickable or whatever and see if I can find somebody who's already like done one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby! Weird looking doggo. But I can find someone who's already designed and made, which I'm hesitant to do for two reasons.
Mm-hmm.
The first is that they're potentially charging money for the instructions.
Right.
And don't love the idea of supporting Elon,
Mm-hmm.
let alone hyper fans.
Mm-hmm.
And so, no, I'm not giving anyone money for these. 2, if I give due credit, they're going to see a bear and a clone trooper blow up their set. And while I'm not a fan of Elon fans, I'm not exactly like willing to like potentially legitimately upset someone over something so petty.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the option I am left with is design my own Cybertruck to be blown up in my own animation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly remember what the Cybertruck looks like. Like I remember I know the rough shape of it, like that part I'm not struggling on.
Mm-hmm.
But where I'm at, I'm just like, yeah, shit. Because I don't remember what this goddamn thing looks like. And with not remembering what this goddamn thing looks like, it means I have to go to Google and look up a picture of it. And my problem with doing that is that Google will then be like, oh, shit, you want to continue seeing pictures of Cybertrucks? I'm like, no, I really don't, Google. Actually. In fact, I would hate nothing more. So now I am basically just designing one from memory. I am also going to have to reach out to my sister because I know, bless her, she sits down and actually like watches some of my animations when they come out.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that my nephew fucking loves the Cybertruck. So I'm gonna have to send her a message that's like, maybe. Not any of my content is intended for children, as I have oft advertised. Hey, dude. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah.
Oh my. Really now? $16 rounds.
That's how many they pack into a lot of different 9mm platforms these days.
If I was Ocelot, I would be dead.
Revolver, revolver, revolver. Hi, handsome.
Meow.
Meow.
I've given you everything you wanted.
Yeah. I will say, I think the funniest thing I've heard about the cyberfuck so far is that apparently in the user manual, they're very explicitly like, yeah, you guys basically need to like if there's any sort of corrosive material, it needs to be cleaned off immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I love about that is like this vehicle is constructed with stainless steel panels. And the reason that's funny is that you can sort of, oh, I don't know, talk to the folks
This
who
is
made
Chris.
the DeLorean and learn why that's a god-awful idea.
Uh-huh.
But even funnier than
This
that,
is Chris.
at least to me,
Brad?
is
Damn.
Brad?
Thing's broken.
Yeah. Brad. The helicopter
Brad.
pilot.
Oh, Brad.
Oh my god, there's so many dogs in here. Meow. You don't like dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meow, meow, meow.
You tell him.
Oh.
But yeah, they're just like, if you get any sort of like corrosive material, including but not limited to like paint, bird droppings, rain, salt, you know, normal shit, any of that. If you get any of that on the cyberfuck, then you need to like take it and wash it immediately. And I'm particularly humored by that, just because stainless steel is sort of engineered in such a way that it should like survive most of that bullshit
Mm-hmm.
and be resistant to it. But for some godforsaken reason, they just fuck it up that hard. I don't know. I could go on. I should go on. But I hear all the people who were like, Kodiak, think of the children.
Think of the children.
And they're bizarrely titled Feed the Children.
More like we had to feed our children's, so we made this awful song.
So yeah, and I'm just building it, and I figure the dumber it looks, the funnier it'll be.
That may be the case. Oh my god, birds. Birds, please. I'm only human, birds.
Only human. I also distinctly remember seeing a thing from a guy who I will leave as an unnamed Lego like YouTuber that I follow. And this dude has basically been pissing himself since day one about the Cybertruck. So every so often in my Instagram feed, I'll get these like, look at the amazing video that Tesla put out. Bleh. And I sort of have to sit here in reality land and watch some of these videos and be like, this guy, he seems nice, but he also seems like he doesn't understand like basic physics. Because one of the videos he posted was a Cybertruck like crash test. And like the truck remained completely intact as you know, the surface it struck was destroyed and it just sort of like bounced off. And he was like, amazing, it's so durable. And I'm like, you realize that like the reason modern vehicles have crumple zones is because human beings are pretty historically bad at surviving those kinds of impacts. And so clearly you never did any of the like drop the egg in like a cradle tests. Because if you had, you would know that like being in that truck would just kill you instantly.
Just like that.
Yes.
Except Lisa didn't kill us for some reason.
Not yet. Yeah.
She decided to pull her punches.
Please be sure to turn off your rocket launchers before the movie starts.
Please be considerate to others.
But yeah, I remember watching it as being like, again, that like, I'm not gonna comment and like shit on this guy's parade, but I just have to remain like acutely aware that, you know, if you were in that vehicle and it didn't crumple, it means that all of that kinetic energy is being transferred, you know, into your squishy human body. You humans are so squishy.
Squish, squish, squish. Squish, squish, squish. Heh, what a guy. We snuck it past him. You take the moon and you take the sun.
You take everything.
Fuck you, birds.
You goddamn birds. Fucking surveillance drones or whatever the hip new fucking conspiracy is this week. It may shock the viewers to learn that I do not give a shit. They're like, Kodiak, you care about conspiracies, right? And I'm like, no. I think a lot of it stems from that I was giving it some thought recently, and it occurred to me that when people are talking about like financial conspiracies, specifically the like bank behind the banks or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, you know, these like shadow bankers, and it's all run by, you know, it's one of those, I've just thought about it, and maybe sleep-deprived Dave shouldn't quote these people. Needless to say, some classic, really shitty anti-Semitic opinions that get perpetuated by some of these folks. Only for me to realize, as I was thinking about it the other day, I was like, wait a fucking minute. I am, like, the shadow banker that these people are talking about, right? Like, demonstrably speaking, I am the guy who they are so afraid of. And, sorry, I just looked at the front, and what I've designed looks like a fucking Thanos car.
A Thanos car.
Yeah, you know, claps his butt cheeks and half the population of the universe dies.
Yeah. My question was not so much about our favorite big purple guy as much as how Thanos car can be a thing.
Well, so you know those fucking what are they called? You know how he's kind of got like the ridges on his chin?
Uh-huh.
Sort of his like distinctive look. So the pieces that I have picked for the front of this vehicle are like they are these type of ridges.
Gotcha.
So it looks incredibly silly is what I'm getting at.
What? This is what you wanted. You goober.
Hello, yes, it is me, the goober.
This is just gonna be the cat episode.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Fucking birds. Oh my.
Anyway, all of that to realize that, like, the speculation that these idiots are putting forward is that, like, there are shadow bankers and, you know, they control the finances and all of the funny and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Only for me to be like, hang on, they're talking about me and, like, the kind of stuff my company does. But generally speaking, we have had precisely, as far as I know, one, like, Jewish person working for us, and that was my brother, who is, like, I don't know, I can't call him the most, like, conspiratorial proof person that I know, but is certainly up there as far as, like, me gesturing over my shoulder and being like, wait, you're talking about him?
MTM.
Hi. What's the haps, dude? I can tell you've got so much to say. I think I have, in my time building this, designed a better vehicle than Elon did. This car just has a fat ass.
It's just that one music video where he just says ass over and over again.
Ass, ass, ass. God, I typed ass when I was looking for a piece.
And then, yeah, it's just that, but it's just this Lego car.
As I was driving today, I was at one point entertaining myself by thinking back on some of my favorite, like, bad porno. Like, what are they called? I'm drawing a blank here. Goddamn. Some of, like, those bad porno intros. Like the lifeguard one or the lemon stealing whores.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think about those from time to time.
I don't. but I very amusingly immediately thought of the lemon stealing whores the second that you brought up the topic.
Excellent. It's like, Aaron, do you know about a cute little video? Specific variety of whores. Specifically the lemon stealing ones.
Those whores are stealing our lemons.
Get them! If anyone in chat was or grappling with a burning curiosity of if the rest of that particular adult video is any good, let me the daring darling Kodiakbricks whet your appetite, as it were, in confirming that I have in fact watched Lemon Stealing Whores in its entirety. So is it any good? And you may be shocked to learn that no.
No.
Not really. The intro is funny, and it has every right to be like legendary as it is, but not my proudest set of chores.
I like the implication that you're like, wow, this sucks. But you just kept watching it anyway. Until you were finished.
Finished with yours, and hopefully not rolling on the ground in severe pain.
Not this time.
I gotta say, my favorite person who like saw that video and gave me absolutely the most shit for what had transpired was my aforementioned brother.
Uh-huh.
It's like we lost contact for a couple of years, and after we reestablished and were catching up, he was going through some of my videos. He was just like, bro, you need to work on your gooning game. And I'm like, do I? He's like, yeah, you shouldn't be like dying of a hernia from just sitting there staring at the old Johnson. And I'm like, listen, just because he is the gooning master. Sorry, I just zoomed out. This is the dumbest looking car I have ever constructed. Hell yeah. Fucking mission accomplished. No notes. What was I saying? Right, the dumbest bullshit.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm acutely aware that, like, Sleepy Dave isn't always funny Dave. Like, just because shit leaves my mouth without checking in doesn't mean any of it is worth hearing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh. Pardon.
Cool hole in the wall. It's got beads.
Guys will be like, yeah, I know. It's a little hole in the wall, and then take you to an actual fucking hole in the wall. Am I right, fellow dudes? Have I integrated with the meme culture yet?
The meme. Whoa.
Sorry, again, I just zoomed out, and this is easily the dumbest thing I have ever constructed. Looks like shit. It's all, again, to me, it's almost funnier if I just, like, this is it. This is, like, ship it. My legitimately bricked up fucking vehicle.
You'll be the Grand Marshal.
Making out noise so I can check some email. ERT plus Y76P. All you at. Wait a minute. Is this one of those scam emails? Like moms and offshore casinos send you?
I know how to deal with this one. Let me introduce you to my manager. Alright now, Edgar. Drop a train on him.
Boing! Blah! That is not a small number. That is a big number.
Computer over. Virus equals very yes.
Very yes. That's not a good prize. Oh, and my copy just peeped the floor. Have you been browsing the internet irresponsibly? No more irresponsibly than usual.
Did you get a virus?
Virus? Oh. Did you get 400,000 viruses? Yes. Very yes.
You better do something about it. Or it gets worse.
The cheat! Whoa. It's cold out here. This is what the stream has become. We just fucking do the entirety of the goddamn virus episode.
I think it's especially on our mind since they did a new episode.
It's so good, though. It's such a good fucking episode.
See ya.
Anyway, vibes are rancid. I'm out. Sorry, I just can't get over how fucking dumb this looks. It's my little goddamn, I don't know if you want to share this on stream. You're more than welcome to, if and
Sure.
sec. My fucking resources folder. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Tell him.
it
No,
looks.
go on. Give me your honest opinion.
It looks like some kind of like sci-fi troop transport from a movie no one watched.
Yes. Do you hate it? Okay, what are your notes?
Let's see, how do I best display this image?
I mean, you could probably just add it as a source to OBS. Just inflict it on chat. This is Kodiak's legitimate rendition of a of a cyberfuck. Hi, dude. My favorite CD red vehicle. Hi. What else should I change, handsome? Yeah, sorry to grind the stream to a halt, everyone. Hi. the longer I look at it, the funnier it gets.
Ah, I see. Darkness. That's very curious.
It's like I could see Elon throwing a brick at this and it surviving better.
There we go.
Behold.
Is it actually displaying it to the stream?
I don't know. I have it pulled up on my phone, which is audio only. Let me pull it up in the browser. Yes, it is displaying in all of its blocky glory.
I just keep looking at it. It just gets sillier.
You see what I mean though about the front being like a Thanos chin?
Uh-huh.
Like, dude, the ox is not for you. Oh, I know. What's up? Yeah. Enjoy that, everyone. That's my little treat.
In the animation, you could have Klondike like say something to the Cybertruck, and then the Cybertruck like revs its engine or whatever, makes some like car sounds, and then subtitle it like perfectly balanced as everything should be, or some shit like that from the movie.
Just. It's not even a real car engine. Like, I just make the noise with my fucking mouth.
Oh, I never even used this little derringer in the build playthrough. I should make a point of using it.
Turns out it, like, one-shots most bosses.
Probably does, like, pretty good damage if you only get to use it once. But that's just so inconvenient. Like, yeah, just getting to use it just once.
Right.
Interesting.
I will say, though, as far as the ATM pickups earlier, I did actually get to deal with some competent folk.
Oh, that's
in the last
unusual.
location. I know. I was surprised because the manager walked up as I came in with the cart to get the ATM, and he's like, "Hey, how can I help?" And I was like, I actually don't need anything from you guys. You've been the first people to know, like, why I'm here." And he was like, "Well, we saw your vehicle, we saw the trailer with all the ATMs, we put 2 and 2 together." I was like, holy shit, basic competence. Like, this is so out of character. the fare that I usually deal with. I don't know. Call me rude, but I'm usually used to dealing with at this particular chain managers who have more fingers than teeth. Sort of telling me, like, well, no one tells me anything, so I don't know what's going on. I'm like, uh-huh. Why do you think we're here? I also love that this box thing, like, isn't in any way, shape, or form a puzzle. It's just, like, sheer inconvenience.
Yeah, just move some boxes.
Yeah. Grab the dumpster and move it. Will you take the green herb?
Green herb.
Richard!
Oh, hey. You're back on your feet, Richard.
Chris, stop! No!
Oh.
Well,
Richard.
not how sharks work, but sure. Come on, do it. Take a lesson out of Kodiak's book. What?
Neptune. King of the sea. Not, not as easy as last time.
I'll have to look up and see if anyone did this game specifically, but I distinctly remember Boyo and I got on to a kick of watching. What is it? We were watching like video game cutscenes where they would turn the facial animations up like 500%. It was just, I don't know, there's something about it. It was just so fucking good. And I know they did like the newer Resident Evils. I don't know if they did any of the older ones.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Yes.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold. Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
Oh no, not
Activate
the oral pressure.
emergency drainage system immediately.
I also love how non-robotic this voice sounds.
How non-robotic?
Just like
70% of pressure threshold.
You know, you like, well, maybe it's more common these days where you can just have like Microsoft Stand or some bullshit read something out. But like, I don't, this is very clearly like a reading lines. Oh, good times.
Drained the water. The water has been drained.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, wow. Chris actually gets bullets for his magnum.
Damn.
Like Jill, who just gets the opportunity to steal Barry's magnum. Yeah, not so hot without your water, huh?
It is no longer alive.
Alas.
Where is she?
over. Oh, well, okay. I don't know where this came from, but I'll take it.
Sure.
So someone just like, have you seen my shotgun anywhere? I think I dropped it in the shark tank.
I don't know why I like the idea of going on to like Shark Tank the show and just pitching like just a regular ass shotgun as like a business concept.
You're just like, I present to you shotgun. And they're like, this has already been invented.
You're like, no. Hear me out. It's a shotgun.
It's like a gun, but it shoots shot.
Shot. Like, instead of a normal gun that shoots burritos, this one shoots little pellets. Right? Makes sense. And they're like, who let this guy in? Like, well, shock him up. I used this new invention to gain entry to the studio.
It was incredibly effective. That's just one possible use for my invention.
For my invention, shotgun. And they're like, do you like work for the company that makes it? I'm like, oh no, I got this down at the Walmart. Like, hang on. You mean to tell me that you didn't even like make this shotgun, you just went out and bought it? Like, you just, the camera pans in, it just says Mossberg across the side. Like, it's literally just a normal ass shotgun.
Hot bees.
Bees, get them while they're hot.
Bees are always hot.
Especially my little honeybees. Is that right, my followers? It'll stick one of these days.
Yeah. Maybe when you get a few.
Oh, shit.
Got 'em.
Fucking roasted. You smoky bear? Because I fucking smoked your ass. Dr. AvronPlays 2024. I can't remember who I was talking to, but they were like, why don't you just call your followers cubs? And I'm like, there is so much furry lore that I would need to explain before you would understand why that is like a critically awful idea.
A tremendously bad idea. Oh. How are you doing?
I'm upright. I'm definitely running on fumes, but I'm upright.
Well, it is 11.
So it is.
Been streaming for 2.5 hours, and I've just saved. So if you want stuff now is a good time.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Cool. That being said, that is all we've got for today. We will see you next time.